In this video we're going to introduce you to importing Smart Notebook files into the 2Touch Workbook program. So we know that there's a large number of pre-created lessons out there in the Smart format. And we're aware that quite a lot of teachers like to share their lesson resources and don't want to lose anything that they may have previously created in a Smart Notebook format. So what we've provided inside of Workbook is an ability to import a Smart Notebook file directly into Workbook format. You may already have some resources within your organisation, or you may have been given some by some friends or colleagues, or have even found some on the internet. There's quite a few providers of lesson resources out there on the internet, and of course you want to pay attention to any copyright disclaimers that people place on their content. That said, the majority of the content is generally free for use within the educational environment. It all depends on who has authored the file. So if you go out to the internet and do a quick search for something like the Think Bank, if you select the whiteboard resources and then have a browse of the secondary resources categories. In here you'll find there's quite a few resources for science, maths and other subject areas. If you click on this one, you'll get a list of related lesson plans. Here we've got a Smart Notebook lesson icon and an Adobe Acrobat Reader document that explains how to use this resource. If you right click on the link and select Save As and select the folder where you want it to go, then once downloaded, jump back to Workbook and go into File, select Import Notebook. Now you can choose to save or discard the current Workbook document you've got open. Then go to the location where you've downloaded your Smart Notebook lessons to and select the file and open it. And instantly Workbook imports the Smart Notebook file and makes it ready to use. As I mentioned earlier in the video, this resource set is provided with an introduction manual on how to use the lesson. So if you go back to the web page, you can download the Acrobat file and get a good understanding of what the author has intended for their lesson plan. Sometimes you may find these notes at the beginning or the end of lesson plans inside of Workbook. In other cases there may not be any notes at all. If not, have a play with the file and work out what the author has done so that you can integrate it as part of your own lesson plan.